you're gonna have to say, oh, you're gonna have to say okay, I think, right?
Yeah,
Did
you
you
got to
guys
say
get a
got
thing?
it. So I am going to
Say-
click got it in a second, but
Okay.
this video, we could put this on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, wonderful,
okay.
wonderful.
You're gonna be famous, Mom.
Okay. So I'm
Well,
going to kind of introduce it then.
Okay.
Okay, there might be some stuff in the beginning. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are doing a little family Pilates situation here. So we're all participating. It's me, Paget, and then up in my corner is Tanya, my sister, and then my mother
Hi
is
there.
there as well.
This is
So
Mom.
join us on this beginning. It is very, not just Pilates based, this is really pure Pilates today. So this is in our return to fitness. And it's going to be awesome. It's all going to be down on the floor on the mat. There will not be any standing. Okay, so make sure if you need to pause the video, pause it, and then go ahead and lay out your mat. So go ahead and do that. And it sounds like our mother might need to be muted.
Oh, okay. I'll do that in just a second.
So yes, so there is that. Okay. And, yeah. All right, let's do this thing. Seated position right here, and your feet are hips width apart. Okay. Go ahead and grasp the backs of your legs right here. We're going to do a little bit of seated cat-cow. So you're going to come forward, sitting up super, super straight, and then go ahead and curve your spine back. That's your cat. And then exhale coming up. And actually, this is the exhale. There.
I was gonna say something, but I figured you'd figure it out.
I felt wrong. Interesting, interesting, right?
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. It's like those moments where you play around with your breath. I think simply bringing consciousness to your breath makes all the difference, right? Even if it's quote unquote in the wrong direction. So we are doing a little bit of cat-cow right here, wakening our back bodies up. I can also feel my abs beginning to engage when I go back because I'm using them to get up. Right, so pulling myself up here, nice and tall, and rolling back a little bit still, right? And then come up, and then we're going to roll all the way down. If you want to, you can let go of your hands. If you need to hold on to the backs of your legs, that's fine too. Ideally, you're rolling down really smoothly and with control, but you know what? Sometimes I kind of clunk down at the end, I have to admit. It's taken years to go down smoothly. Okay, so your legs are still bent. Go ahead and put your hands on your ribs. We're going to bring a little bit more awareness to our breathing. And go ahead and breathe into your ribs. So it's less about the belly expanding. And exhale. And it's more about the ribs expanding out side to side. With an inhale and an exhale. Again, less about the chest, more about the ribs. Inhale and exhale. Bringing all of ourselves here. And inhale and exhale. Let's go ahead and bring our fingertips behind our necks. We're going to do a little bit of the famous Pilates abdominal curl, again leading with that chest. So let's go ahead and inhale into those ribs and exhale coming up into that curl, pulling that belly button in, and then come down. Inhale and exhale up, and inhale down, and exhale up, and down. Let's do it 3 more times. So there's 3, and 2, and 1. Holding at the top, and bring 1 out. This is my left hand. It doesn't really matter. We're going to do some hundreds. So supporting our neck and our arm out, pumping. Let's do it. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch hands. Okay, the other one's out. We're staying up there because this is a strong group right here. And let's do it. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down. You may have done
Oh,
6 pucks on that. And that's because it's the Pilates advanced version.
it is incredibly difficult to do those when you're laughing. That's all I'm going to say.
That's the up level. That's the up
Oh.
level. I'm taking it to the next level right here. Okay. We are now transitioning into some beautiful toe taps. So feeling your spine in that neutral place so you're not arched, you're not imprinted, right? You're kind of in that middle spot. Let's take an inhale and exhale, 1 foot up into tabletop. And let's bring the other foot up into tabletop. Keeping those legs up does require some engagement in your abs, so engage there. You can have your palms face down on the floor. Let's begin some toe taps. I'm going to toe tap left and up and right and up. Let's inhale down, exhale up, inhale down and up and down and up. 3 more. Down, up, and down, up. Last one on the right hand side. And up. Keep your legs up there and take your arms, float them towards the ceiling so the fingertips are pointing to the ceiling. And we're going to do that same thing with slightly less stability. So again, starting with a toe tap. So toe tap down and up. Inhale down. Exhale up and down, up, down, and up. Let's do 4 more. 1, up, and 2, up, and 3, up, and 4, up. Bring everything down for just a moment. And just notice how your body feels in this moment. Right? Where are you feeling it? In your abdominals, in your hip flexors, in your arms or legs? Deep breath in and out. So again, let's float legs up to tabletop. 1, feeling the abdominal stability. 2, feeling that other side stability. Floating those arms up, fingertips to the ceiling. We're going to do some dead bug. So that means when my left leg taps down in a toe tap, my right arm goes back. So let's begin. So, oops, got to scoot down. Don't touch your closet. So toe tap and arm tap. Up. Let's alternate the other side. Right arm, left arm, right leg, left arm. And up. And inhale. Stretch. Exhale in. And tap. In. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do 4 more. 1. Exhale. 2. Noticing that middle body pretty quiet as much as you can. And 3. And 4. Awesome. Let's bring everything down for just a moment. We're going to add on to that toe tap. This is like the amazing expanding toe tap experience, right? So go ahead and bring fingertips behind the neck. You know what this means. This means abdominal curl, right? So take a big breath in. Exhale, levering your breastbone up. And now we're going to stay up there. Float one leg up and then the other leg up. And from this place, let's tap a toe. So tap down 1 and 2 and 3. Pull that belly button in. And 4. It's okay to shake. We're doing 8 of them. 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Cool. Now stay up there because we're going to do a little abdominal twist now, right? So twisting. So my I'm going to twist my right leg down, my left elbow over, right? And up. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Down, up, and down. Twisting around that core. Up. So it's the shoulder moving over and up. Let's do 4 more because it feels so good. 5.
Oh my.
Amazing. 6.
Ugh.
And 7. All right, we got this. Come on. 8. Woo, float everything down.
Oh.
You're like, Paget, you're so amazing. I can't believe you're leading such an amazing live session.
I don't even know what you were thinking with that whole section.
Okay, but now we got to move on to our glutes because our abdominals are dying. So let's move that work into the glutes. So go ahead, bring those feet in, tickle the backs of your heels, and let's articulate the spine up. So it's not one solid piece, it's a rolling motion. So let's go ahead and roll up into bridge. Feel how good that is. And then let's do a few little taps down. So we're going to tap down and up and down and up and down, up. Let's do 3 more of these. Down, 1 and 2 and 3. Let's go ahead and float those arms up. As we tap down, we're going to have our arms go overhead. Oh, keep on needing to move down. Okay, so I'm going to tap down. My arms are going to go all the way behind me, maybe touching the floor, and then come up. Tapping down and up. And 3. Let's do 8 of them. 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Holding at the top. Float your hands down while you're holding that bridge up there. Press your palms into the ground. And you guessed it, we're going to add some toe taps here. So take a deep breath in. And exhale 1 foot up.
Oh.
And down. And the other foot up. And
Coffee
down.
made it. Yay.
And 3.
The best part of the workout. Oh.
And 4. We got 4 more. Come on, ladies, you can do it. 5. Engage those glutes and those abs. 6. Yes, you can. 7. Middle body pretty steady. And 8. Float that booty down all the way to the ground. Hug your knees in. Side to side for just a moment. I could hear
Good
those
thing you missed part of that, Coffee.
grunts of appreciation. Okay.
This whole ab section was a killer. Good thing.
And float the feet down. We got one more little bridgy bridge thing to do, right? One more little thing. Okay, let's go ahead and articulate the spine all the way up. We're just going to do little half bridges. So coming down and up, not even tapping. Down. Push up, don't arch the back. And 3. Let's do 8 of them. 4. 5. And 6. 7. And 8. Awesome. Float down. So good. So now we're going to move into a section of this particular workout called the froggy section. So froggy, yes, like a frog. So you're going to float one leg up and the other. And you'll notice now that my toes are touching. So I'm in this kind of diamond, right? So here's the view. You get my best view. It's my booty view. There, you can see it right there, right? So the back view is the booty view. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Put my fingertips behind my head, right? So I'm going to crunch up, and when I come down, I'm going to close my knees together. I open my knees up when I crunch up and close my knees together. All right, join me. So crunching up, open knees, up and down. And 2, and 3, and 4. Let's do 8 of them. 8 is the number today. Magic 8 ball. 5, and exhale. 6, inhale. 7, and 8. Beautiful. Float your legs down for just a moment, right? So we're going to add on a little bit with this, right? So float one foot up and the other one back into that froggy position. And I'm going to, again, I'm going to actually hold myself up in that abdominal curl. I'm going to bring my legs in and stretch them up to the ceiling and then out into the froggy. Then I'm going to stretch my legs out into a 45-degree angle and back into the froggy. If you need to bring your shoulders down, you can. So stretching legs all the way up straight, pointing toes, back into froggy. Stretching legs straight to the 45, and now froggy. Let's do up 6, froggy, out 45, 7, froggy, and up 8, froggy, and down. Awesome. Beautiful. We're working those cores today. It's going to be so good. Okay, let's roll over onto one side. You're like, oh, I could just barely make it.
Oh,
Side is perfect. Because we love clamshells, we're going to do that. You can either prop yourself up on your elbow or just put yourself all the way down on your arm. I'm going to prop myself up on this side. My legs come forward. My feet are joined like glue. And let's do some clamshells, right? So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, waiting for my sister.
sorry. I
She
couldn't
doesn't
see
want to
you. I
miss
had to.
any part of the workout.
Sorry.
You can go ahead and lie down on your side. Your legs are bent here. Your feet are joined, right? And let's go ahead and do some clamshells. So clamming up. Oh, close the clam. 2, 1. Up. Closing 2. Up. 3. Up. 4. Up. 5. 8 of them. And 6. And 7. And 8. Now I'm going to open my clam. I'm going to extend my leg out straight, bend it in, join my clam, and come down, right? So open clam, extend out, come back in, join, and down. That's 2. Open, extend, in, join, 3. Open, extend, in, join, 4. We're just going to do one more because we do have some more things to do on this side. Open, extend, in, join, 5. Just gauging my time. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, great. So we're going to do something slightly different that we haven't done before, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and flex your top foot on this leg. You're going to kick forward and then point back. And then kick forward and point back. So when you kick forward, your foot is flexed. So my foot is flexed forward. And then I'm pointing back. And flexing forward, pointing back, and forward, and back. Let's do 6, and back, and 7, and back, and 8, and back. Awesome. So now we're going to do one more thing. You've got a couple options here because we're going to do a little bit of a leg pulse, right? I'm going to bring my leg up straight. So here are your options. You can stay as you are like this and pulse. You could bring your arm up, right? Because you might have your arm here for stability. Maybe you want a little less stability, so you just raise this arm up. And maybe you want even less stability, so you straighten out that lower leg, which immediately makes things a little more interesting. I'm engaging my abs a lot more. So you decide which one works for you, okay? Keeping that bottom leg bent definitely creates more stability. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that bottom leg bent, but I'm going to put my arm up here. So my leg is raised, it's pointed, and let's pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's do a few circles, 5 in one direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Go ahead and let's lie on our backs. That leg that was working, I'm going to do a figure 4 stretch. So that for me, it's my right leg coming across my left leg, right? The top of the thigh here, flexing both feet, threading my hands in through my thigh. And I'm just going to hold this stretch for at least a few seconds. We've worked that side. We deserve it. Deep breath in and out. Grateful for that side booty. And out. That felt good. You know what's happening. What's happening is that other side. Because I would never, ever leave you lopsided. That would be cruel. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that other side. So I'm going to roll over and push myself up. And oh, you know what? While we're sitting here, before we go into the other side, I know, remember, Tanya, you did that mermaid stretch. Let's do that again. We're in that perfect place for a mermaid stretch, right? So I'm going to go ahead and stretch over to one side. Doesn't really matter which side it is, right? And then the other side. Let's go ahead and do that other side. Finding a really nice rhythm and flow as we move back and forth. It's a mermaid stretch, but I kind of feel like I'm a piece of kelp.
That's a good one.
It does, it really does, because again, trying to find a sense of fluidity as I move back and forth. And it's really good side stretch too. Okay, all right, enough of being kelp, my little mermaids. Let's go ahead and lie down on that other side. I just work my right leg. It might be different for you, but we're going to start on this other side doing some clamshells, right? So find which works for you. Legs are bent. I am joined at the feet. And I'm going to put my hand in front of me if I need a little stability. Let's go ahead and clam it. Open and closed. And open and closed. And don't forget that abdominal stability, which I find when I engage my abs more, it actually makes it easier for me to work on my legs. 2. And there we have, I think that's 3 and 4 and 5, 6. We got 2 more. 7 and 8. Right? And now we're doing the thing where we clam it open, extend the foot out, bring it in, connect, and down. So open the clamshell, extend your foot out long, in, connect the feet, and down. Open, extend, in, connect. I think that's 3. We're going to do 2 more. Open, extend, in, connect, down, and just 1 more. Open, extend, in, connect, down. Beautiful. So now we're going to do that thing where we extend forward. So I'm going to straighten my leg. I'm going to flex my foot as I'm going forward and point it going back. And flex forward and back. And 3. Engaging the abs. 4. I forgot for a moment. And I was like, why am I so wobbly? And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Great. And go ahead and put that foot down. All right, remember we've got some options for this next one. because we're going to pulse our leg up. So options, extend your leg out. You can have, again, hand here for stability, or you could raise your hand in the air like you just don't care, or you could, or you could even like extend that lower leg so you have even less
Oh.
stability, right? So I know you appreciate that. So I'm going to bend my bottom leg and I'm going to pulse. So join me on the pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circles forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and go on our back so we can do that figure 4 stretch. I'm going to be stretching out the working leg. So for me, that's my left leg. Coming over the top of my thigh, both feet flexed, threading my hands in, right? So now I get to pull this towards me just a little bit. Taking a few inhales and exhales. And definitely getting close to the end of our workout, but I have a couple juicy things left for you. They're very juicy. One of them, Tanya, you have not seen yet.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I know, it's tantalizing. You're like, what? What
Ooh.
possibly could we be doing?
You mean, are you saying I've never seen this in my life, or just?
Oh, you've probably seen it in your life.
Okay.
I know that would be a high claim, right? Okay, let's go ahead and roll onto one side and push ourselves up into sitting. And then we're going to go ahead and go into all.
Hold on, Paget. Do we want to do the mermaid on this other side?
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, thank you. We have quality control here.
Yeah.
Quality control. Thy name is Tanya. So let's go ahead and do that mermaid stretch. No, I appreciate it because I'm like, all right. We did not kelp it on the other side. Again, just waving those arms over, feeling that stretch in the side body, right? Let's take it slow. So we're not just like wavy, floppy kelp. We're kelp with a purpose. We're not like the kind of wispy stuff. We're like the stuff that's strong. And when you see those kelp forests, that stuff is very strong.
Well, and not to mention we're moving through water, right? So there is a little bit of resistance there.
Yeah, you got to act like you're moving through water. Okay, all right, we've kelped it. So just go ahead and gracefully rotate down and onto all fours. Of course. And here it is, Tanya. Here's the move.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, bend those elbows.
Ah.
Yeah, right?
So it's like it's a pre-push-up kind of thing.
It's like a pre-push-up, yeah. So bend the elbows are going directly back.
Oh, directly back. Okay.
Yeah, directly back. So join me. Don't just watch me. Don't watch my awesomeness. Be your own awesomeness.
I have a question. Is this going to progress? Because I can imagine a progression on this.
A little bit. You'll
Okay.
see. So let's see. Let's just do 3 and 4. Ooh, that's so good. I totally feel it. 5. Let's do 8. 6 and 7 and 8. Cool. Here is your progression if you want, right? So you're going to bend back, and now you're going to come forward in like a circle and up. Back, circle, up. And 3. We're just going to do 5 of them. I know I feel it. Bend, circle. And that's 4. And bend, circle, up. Okay, let's go ahead and sit back on your heels. We'll do a quick tricep stretch because I've got one more thing. So I'm going to take one arm up, bend it, right, and pull it back so it's looking like this. Right, remembering I always arch my back when I do this. So I'm like, oh, don't arch my back. Right, so this is my one arm right here. Feeling a little tricep work there. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other arm. Also get a spectacular view of my back. That's not inspiring. I don't know what is.
And it's being recorded forever.
Posterity. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go back into all fours and we're going to do that sternum drop that we've done before. So basically, it means my legs, my arms are straight. They never bend during the sternum drop. It's just the middle of my body dropping down and up. Kind of like when, Tanya, you've done the pregnant cat, the belly comes
Yeah.
down and up, nothing else moves, right? In this
Yep.
case, it's that sternum here, right? It's coming down and up. Notice my
You
arms
know,
are bending.
maybe seeing the front view would be cool to see how that sternum's dropping. Like,
Sure. I don't know if that you can see it.
can you see it? Kinda. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Three-quarter view right here. That makes okay. So it awakens that body, but it also has you notice the places where if you were to do a plank or a push-up, are you sagging in that part of your body, right? So it's just bringing that greater awareness, like, oh, where do I sag? And where am I not actually holding myself and finding that my strength in that middle part of my body? So I really want you to notice it because we're going to do a kind of plank exercise next. So again, let's drop the sternum and up, down, up, and 3, and 4, and 5. And let's find that place kind of in the middle of those. I mean, almost like a neutral sternum where you're like, oh, I feel engaged. I feel alive. I'm not saggy. I'm not doing nothing. A little effort, but not crazy. Now I'm going to reach out my right leg, right? So my right leg, toes are tucked under right here. And now I'm going to reach out my left leg. So I'm actually in a plank. And then left leg comes down and right leg comes down. Let's do the opposite side. So left leg extends, right leg extends, right comes down, left comes down. Right leg extends, left extends, left comes down, right comes down, right extends, left extends, left comes down, right comes down. Okay, we're going to go into an actual plank next, right? Because we are primed to do a plank. Like we've really awoken our abs, we've awoken our back and our sternum, we've awoken our arms. So if you want to do just a plank on your knees, that's totally fine. But if you feel like you could actually start by holding a full plank, then do it. I'm going to count 10 seconds once we get up there. Again, you should feel really engaged and no sagging. So right leg out, left leg out. Again, feel free to hold it or on your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming down gracefully. Toes together, knees wide. Let's go ahead and do a child's pose. Arms outstretched in front of us. And flip your palms up toward the ceiling while you're in child's pose. It gets a kind of slightly different stretch there. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. Walking our hands up. So we're walking up into sitting. I'm going to be sitting on my knees here. We're just going to do a tiny little stretch and as we complete. So bringing my arms up, interlacing my fingers. I'm going to stretch off to one side. Try not to collapse forward, so keeping it open. And stretch on the other side. One more time to the right, because we get a little oblique in here too. I just snuck it in. And the other side.
You little sneaky devil.
Right? And let's go ahead and put your hands, sit down, put your hands on your lap, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths as we complete, right? You can close your eyes if you want and think about the awesomeness of this routine or the awesomeness of you, because you made it through. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale and inhale. And exhale. And last time. And exhale. Awesome. We are complete. Thank you for joining me. This has been so great.